Are you successful in sales? If you are in sales, your personality is more important than your product knowledge, your skills, and probably the product you promote. We know that there are successful salespeople in depressed markets, and unsuccessful people with excellent products in buoyant markets. You do know that it all has to do with your personality, the person that you are, and not much to do with what you do, what you sell, where you are in the world, and the firm you are affiliated with. Here is a few psychological characteristics of the successful salesperson. 1. High levels of self-confidence and self-esteem. Without high levels of self-confidence, you are not able to be successful in selling. The more you like yourself, the more you like others. The more you like others, the more they have confidence in you, and so they buy from you. We always choose to buy from those who we feel like us and care about us, and the more you like yourself, the more you will be successful in your relationships with others. Point 2. The high-performance salesperson accepts full responsibility for their results. Successful salespeople always consider themselves responsible for the results they produce, and never blame anything on any outside circumstance. They have accepted the fact that whatever happens to them in their lives is the result of their thoughts and the actions that they take on a day-to-day basis. Successful salespeople never have excuses. They know that having excuses is fatal to success. Winners are constantly looking for a way to make things better, and never complain. They know that whatever they dwell upon in their minds grows in their lives. So if you constantly complain of how bad it is, you are going to get more and more of all the bad things that you do not want to have in your life. On the other hand, when you have a problem, if you focus on solving the problem, and not the problem itself, you are definitely going to solve it. Point 3. The successful salesperson always works hard. The most important requirement for winning is to be able to identify what you want, have a roadmap, plan and schedule it, and take massive action. You should be able to focus single-mindedly on what you want to achieve, and do not let anything distract you from getting there. More importantly, you need to have a good system. There is usually one way in the end that leads you to success. All the other ways are merely the ways that simply get you somewhere else, which are not essentially bad or good in themselves. It is just that you did not want to get there in the first place. The point is that we do not have to examine all the ways that probably have been examined by others in the past. We can learn from them. Point 4. The top salesperson has above-average ambition and desire to sell. You've heard it said that you get what you expect. Successful salespeople want to win. They have a burning desire to win and to make the sale. They have a vision. They know how much they want to earn this month, next month, and the next year. Unsuccessful people, on the other hand, just want to get through the day, or the month. They say to themselves, well, if I could make only a few sales this month to get through the month, and pay my bills, that would be great. And looking at their lives, you see the difference. Point 5. Successful salespeople have high levels of empathy, and they really care about their customers. By empathy, I mean that we really care about our customers, and we would never sell them anything that we did not think was not good for them. Successful salespeople understand that they have to deal with their customers for at least the next 20 years, and that, whatever they do with their customers is going to stay with them for the rest of their lives. When you genuinely care about your customer and their well-being, they perceive it through your body language, and there is no way you can hide that, or pretend to be caring for them when you are not. Point 6. The successful salesperson is goal-oriented. You cannot hit a target you cannot see. If you know where you are going, you can find your way through the maze, and get there. Successful salespeople know exactly how much they are going to earn this month, next month, and so on. Not only that, they also have a plan of action, and they take massive action every single day. That is the only way you can accomplish your goals. Now, this does not mean that all their plans work out just the way they wanted them to. In fact, they face tremendous difficulties along the way, but they know how to measure their results, and they do know where exactly along the way they need to have produced that specific result. If they do not, it simply means that something was wrong either with planning or execution. So they analyze the situation, specify the culprit, change their approach if they need to, and move on. Most importantly, they learn from their mistakes and do not lose their enthusiasm as a result of a couple of setbacks along the way. Point 7. Successful salespeople believe in themselves, their company, and the value of their product. You know that you can never get your customer to believe in your product any more than you do. If you do not believe in your own product, your customer cannot believe in it. You cannot put your whole heart into something that you do not think it is so great, or does not make any sense to you. And you cannot be any successful in selling something you do not think it is worthwhile. You have to really believe that your product is outstanding, and that your customer can really benefit from using your product or service. And you cannot do it by affirming it to yourself or anything like that. You need to believe in its value on a deep level. It must resonate with your core values. Point 8. The top-selling salesperson is always impeccably honest with themselves and with other people. We all can easily realize it when someone is trying to be dishonest with us. It's not so tough a job. You should never say anything to anybody about your product or service that you think is not true. People can instantly tell if you are being totally honest or not. The downside to doing this is that not only you cannot sell anything, also you will be remembered as a dishonest person by your customer, and you never have a second chance to make a first impression. I hope this article is informative. Thank you for your attention.